Hey, we're going back to my college days. Blondie from 1979, Dreamin'. In case you forgot how it goes, it's like this. When I met you in the restaurant, you could tell I was no debutante. You asked me what's my pleasure, a movie or a measure. I'll have a cup of tea and tell you of my dreaming. Dreaming is free, oh, dreaming. In this tutorial, you probably caught that little thing that I was doing. Well, I'll teach you that's more advanced technique. It's kind of like, buying clothes for kids that are just a little too big. I want to have something that you can grow into. If you're not ready for that, no worries. But I'm going to go over a strumming pattern that is not, it's not the Island Strum. So in case you're in an Island Strum rut, I've got a different strum for you to try out. And I'll also give you a little bit of advice on the phrasing and putting the lyrics in. Let's get going. So the strum. First of all, you don't have to do it. If you want to Island Strum it, go ahead or switch them up. And I find myself, if I was just playing around with this, sometimes I'd Island Strum, sometimes I'd do this strum. Okay, so it's a little more active than the Island Strum, and there's no syncopation in it. You can say do doobie 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 do doobie 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 because you're going to swing it a little. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and do, doobie, 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 do. Let's take the chords from the song and just practice that together without any of the lyrics. This song has 2 sections. Let's do the first section, the A section. And the nice thing about it is the chords all go twice. I'm going to force myself to go really slow so you can feel like really nice and relaxed and do it with me. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. It's C, doobie, 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 C, doobie, 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 F, doobie, 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 F, doobie, 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 C, doobie, doobie, C, doobie, 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 F, doobie, 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 F, doobie, 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 C. Just like that. I've got a timestamp down below. You'll see in the description box, there's a place where you can click on it where it says practice the strum of the chords. And it'll take you right to this, and you can rewind this as many times as you'd like, because that's the beauty of video. So let's take a look at that little tricky introduction thing. First of all, were you a Blondie fan? Let me know in the comments down below. I was. And so today, for this tutorial, I put on like really bright lipstick to kind of channel Deborah Harry's iconic boldness. But this song came across my radar at the Online Music Festival with Craig Chi and Sarah Maisel. This is being filmed during the COVID-19 pandemic. And this was on a play-along. And I can't remember the presenter, but she mentioned Imelda May. And oh, wow, take a look at this, because what a great performer. And she does it with a ukulele player. And so I'm kind of borrowing a little of that, but trying to make it beginner friendly. So let's go about it, see if it's something that you can do. If not, maybe it's something you can grow into. Rhythmically, I do a little variation. And so let's just go over this rhythm. I'm muting, lightly touching my strings so they turns your ukulele into a percussion instrument. And here is the rhythm we're going to work on. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, Try it with me. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2. Do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2. Do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2. Do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. First, let me just show you what I do. I reach with my pinky. You could just move your ring finger down there too. Either way works. And I play this C add 9. Down, up, down. Then I switch back to C. Up, down, up. I'll do that again, really slow and focus in on what I'm doing. I'll try to move my fingers so you can see it. And down, up, down, up, down, up. 2. I'll show it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2. Do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, you're coming from a C where you're doing a whole pattern on the C. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So let's try that full pattern of C first, going nice and slowly. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, do it again. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Do you have to do it this way? No. Do you have to put in this little extra? No. I just thought what they were doing in those performances was pretty special, and I thought I would just share a little kind of rendition of it so you get a little bit of that flavor. Notice he in the performances in singing, so you got to sing and play the ukulele, and he doesn't have to do that. My arrangement, I created a little interlude based on the introduction, and you're finishing up singing Dreamin' on the first round of the regular strum. So Dreamin', regular strum, then you go back into it. So that might throw you for a loop that you're actually singing on that very first full pattern. Dreamin', like that. Let's just do it together, really. 2, and here we go. Dreamin', like that. Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Dreamin'. Let's take a running leap at it. Let's start with the F chord at the beginning of that line. 1, 2, here we go. Dreamin' is free, oh, dreamin'. Timestamp down below. Let's talk about a little bit of the vocal styling before we go on to the play along. In the A section, everything is so nice and neat and right on the downbeat. When I met you in the restaurant. So that makes it so much easier for singing. Sometimes the phrasing of the lyrics have a long pause. And now each chord in those A sections goes twice, but I wrote it into the chord chart so you can see it. And I did that with the play along too, just threw in every time the chords happen. B sections, you always have those repeated words like feet, feet. Well, they do not start on the downbeat. It goes down, feet, feet. So after that first down strum, that's when you would sing. Same thing with meet, meet, and dream, 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 dream. So boom, dream, dream, like that. Then on the last line of the first B section where you go, it goes, I never met him, 2, 3, I'll never forget him. That I'll is a pickup, and it happens on beat 4. So you go, I never met him, 1, 2, 3, I'll never forget him. So make any notes that you need to do to help you remember that. And then just to make it a little bit more interesting, on the last line of the second B section, I pause the strumming by putting in 2 down strums. So it goes like this. Fade away, radiate. Like that, just to give you a little pause and to say, we're resetting it. I want you to become the ukulele player of your dreams. And to that end, I have a chord chart for you. And I have 2 links down below. One links you to my Patreon site. And I would, really like to have you join the Ukulele Fool community. We have charitable works, plus you have access to all of my chord charts. And I try to make really good chord charts so that you can take them away from this and still have a lot of cues as to what this tutorial was all about. So, I have another link where it's just kind of like a tip jar. If you'd like to just tip me once, that works too. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my patrons. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff. And please leave me a comment. Let me know what part you liked. Did you know this song before? All that kind of good stuff. Let's do a play along. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I met you at the restaurant, you could tell I was no debutante. You asked me what's my pleasure, a movie or a measure. I'll have a cup of tea and tell you of my dreaming. Dreaming is free, oh, dreaming. I don't want to live on charity. Pleasure's real or is it fantasy? Real to real is living rarity. People stop and stare at me. We just walk on by. We just keep on dreaming. Dreaming is free, oh, dreaming. Dreaming is free, oh, dreaming. Meet, walking a 2 mile. Meet me at the turnstile. I never met him. I'll never forget him. Dream, dream, for a little while. Dream, dream, filling up the night. Never fade away. Radiate. I sit by and watch the river flow. I sit by and watch the traffic go. Imagine something of your very own, something you can have at home. I'd build a road in gold just to have some dreaming. Dreaming is free, oh, dreaming. Dreaming is free, oh, dreaming. This Bob, let me know how you do. Is this something you can do with a jam group? Love to hear your thoughts.